Welcome everybody, it is Crypto Moose, and we're going to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. We've got 5 underrated projects that I want to go over. Some of these you already know about, but right now we are July 8th of 2024. The market has been pretty bearish as of recently, but right now, in my opinion, it's a good time to get in on these projects. At least for the mid to long term, for the majority of these. So I'll talk about it a little bit more. Nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice, of course. And if you can, like, comment, subscribe, and give me your top 5. So I want to know what are your top 5 hidden gems. So let's dive into this. And these are projects that I know quite a bit about. I'm invested into all of them but one. So really we got 6 projects here. But I want to dive into it and explain just a little bit of reasoning as to why, okay? So number 1, let's talk about Cardano, okay? Cardano, top 10-ish. Is it even top 10 anymore? Yes, it is. Just passing Tron here. So Cardano is going to have a good 2024 end of year, a beautiful 2025 in my opinion, just speculating. The main reason being is because of smart contracts. So before the last bull run, okay, this is when ADA went from, what is it? Let's call it 30 cents, or 10 cents really, all the way to $3, you know, top euphoria. We didn't have smart contracts. There were not a lot of projects being built. Right now, we've got smart contracts with Cardano. So when you're buying an NFT, you've got self-executing transactions happening. Okay. Whereas, you know, if you bought an NFT, it was on CNFT at the time, at least when I was buying them back in the day, this is like 3 years ago already. You would have to have the person that's selling actually send it within a 24-hour time period. Whereas now, when you sell an NFT, you can create a lockup time and it's all done with a smart contract. So as soon as you buy it, it goes into your wallet. They receive the funds. It's a self-executing thing. So that's what Ethereum really boosted off. But the thing with Ethereum is that they launched as a proof of work blockchain. Now they're proof of stake like Cardano. And fun fact, Charles Hoskinson, who was initially one of the co-founders of Ethereum, he left, just like Gavin Wood, who's part of Polkadot. They left to create their own chains. So Cardano is building slower, but what they have down the pipeline is unbelievable. You've got Midnight coming out, which is going to be more privacy based. You guys can check out the information on the channel. But the thing with Cardano is that, in my opinion, we're sitting at a 13 billion market cap. This thing should be where Ethereum is 100%. Their main focus is scalability, throughput, and just creating something in which projects can build on top of, where this is going to be the most decentralized blockchain in the world. Their wallets work nice. What I like about it is you could have a non-custodial wallet. You could have a Trezor. You could have a Ledger. Guys, use a Linktree. You save up to 25% off, but you can own your crypto on these devices, delegate. You can physically own your crypto, right, through a non-custodial fashion, and you can participate in the network and earn a little bit of the remaining supply. So that's proof of stake, and it's non-custodial. The way they do it is pretty sweet. Transaction costs are cheaper. They're getting even cheaper. They're getting bigger, better, and faster all across the board. This is a top 5 layer 1 blockchain in my opinion. So the next one, okay, we could talk about Cardano for a while. The next one is Cosmos. Talking about interoperability, something that is also proof of stake. Where's Cosmos on the list? So Cosmos has been around for a while. The reason I like it is because it's been around for so long and it offers such a generous yield. Cardano, you can get maybe 3%, maybe 4 to 5% if you're lucky. You get paid out every epoch, every 5 days. With Cosmos, you can get anywhere up to like 20% APY. So long-term, people like Cosmos. So Cosmos Atom, it's down quite a bit right now. I think I had some like towards the, not the top, but around here. So, you know, even that $13 mark. So I'm down quite a bit on Cosmos, but now is a good time if you're interested. You got different blockchains. So, you know, Cosmos, I look at it similar to another project we're going to talk about, but you've got all these other contracts and it's all about interoperability, right? These blockchains need to be able to communicate with other chains, and you got to do it without compromising security, without ruining the underlining, you know, scalability, the underlining, I guess, what would you call it? Immutability of the project, right? You don't want, like, that's why Bitcoin's so big, right? You cannot alter the code. You can't change the way it is. It is what it is. Anyone can participate in the decentralized infrastructure, and you know, you don't have to worry about intermediaries. That's what this is all about. So comment down below if you agree. I think this is slept on right now. Nobody's talking about Cosmos the way they should be. This is, if crypto works long term, this thing will go, what was the peak? $40, $50, if that? Yeah, the peak's going to be hundreds of dollars, in my opinion. So that's Cosmos. The next one. This one, you have the opportunity to make more gains. So in terms of market cap, the first two we talked about are in the billions. This one has the potential to get in the billions. We're just so early. So we have to go to CoinGecko for this. We're talking about Nuvola. So I talked with the one of the founders. But this project, what I like about NVL is that they are a DePIN aggregator. What they do is they partner with other projects and they help them out with setting up their nodes. They help out with the hardware and software side of things. So let's say you want to be, well, you all understand that as video games are being built, Web3 video games like cornucopias, you have Sandbox, etc. When people are using the game, it requires data. It requires security, all these things. And in order to make it decentralized and to have enough data, you need to set up, you know, you have to have nodes. You have to have computers that are running where you can download and upload files from the game, etc. So this is difficult to do. And to do it in a secure way, to do it in a way where things are efficient. You're talking about data storage. We'll talk about with a couple projects like Iagon, right? Nuvola, they're running a lot of Iagon storage. So they're going to be running these a lot better than you and I assume would. So with their team, with their partnerships, with the people involved, they're running very efficient nodes. Okay. So you can pick up, instead of you picking up or trying to, you know, run a node yourself, you can pick up the NVL token and you can get rewarded with what they are earning with their infrastructure. So it's really cool. The way I look at it still is like a REIT, a real estate investment trust. But it's even better than that. So I've had conversations with Raul. He's the CEO. So if we go here, if you guys want to check it out, type in Nuvola, Nuvola. I did a talk with the CEO and I show you guys how to pick it up. I show you guys how to stake it. So if you guys want to learn, also use this link tree. I built a link tree. Not only can you save up to 25% off your crypto hardware wallets and support the channel, but I have these quick links for you. So if you guys want to pick up some NVL, click on the link and here you can get to the delegating really swiftly. So if I switch, I can show you what I'm currently doing. I'm very transparent with you guys. My public wallet that I share with you guys is Loose Moose. So if you guys go to pool.pm, let's do that. I'm going to share that with you guys as well. This is one of my wallets. So these are the projects I really believe in. Some are airdrops, some are scams, so be wary of that. But here you can see some Copy file nodes I got. I mean, you're talking about like, you know, 10 grand worth of EDA here. But talking about NVL, they have partnerships with cornucopias. They have partnerships with Iagon. So look at this. I'm already earning 3.2 Iagon without having to run my own node. So we'll be talking about that down the road as well. So if we go to Nuvola, they even have this nice post to give you guys a quick little update here as well. Also, if you guys want to vote Project Catalyst, get involved with that. But here's something interesting with NVL. You can see their Copy partnerships. They are running file nodes. So they have 10 Cardano ones, 100 base nodes, and they're going to have a total of 250 file nodes. So current rewards estimate, 37K Copy per month, 444 Copy per year, and that's going to be distributed amongst the holders of NVL. And the thing is too, if you own NVL, if you're not staking, you're missing out. So by staking, what you're doing is you're earning a part of 50% of what they earn. And for the ones that are not staking, that's going to be redistributed to the ones that are. So it's very advantageous to do so. NVL also, you're looking at 11 mil market cap. Guys, that is extremely low. That is very low. This thing right now, in my opinion, should be in the hundreds of millions of market cap. This thing should be $5 right now. And in a bull run, this thing can get very high. So if there's something that can 100x, this thing could get to 11 bill in market cap. I could see it down the road. Not financial advice. Okay. Now let's talk about data storage a little bit. Okay. We're going to talk about Filecoin. Filecoin is not something that I've talked about a lot, but this is basically the OG of decentralized storage. The Winklevoss twins, they basically, they're the ones that sued Mark Zuckerberg. They're the twins that met with Zuckerberg. They had this Facebook idea. They kind of won the lawsuit, and then they put their money into Bitcoin. So these guys are visionaries. I looked at their venture capital, like where they allocate a lot of their money, and they're invested in a Filecoin. They've been invested for a long time. This thing has a lot of potential, and it's down so much. I was really interested around the $40 mark. The fact that it's $3, super interesting. So what do we have market cap wise? We're at a 2 bill market cap, so similar to Cosmos, I believe. Similar to another project we're going to talk about. This thing can go. I know a lot of people, whether it be for data storage, for just storage in general, the idea of having it decentralized where there's no central authority, it adds into another element of privacy, right? So you're using your cell phone, your data storage provider, they're taking that information that they have on you. It's going to be even more of a thing with AI, and they're profiting off of that. So your storage is being sold. It's just the way it goes. When it's decentralized, when they don't know who you are, and when they build it through the blockchain, you can own your own data. So this is big. So when you're using documents online, instead of using Google, whatever else it may be, this is a good opportunity in my eyes. A lot of potential here. So similar to Nuvola, you also have Iagon. Iagon is the Cardano one. I believe it's interop. I believe it's not chain agnostic, or it will be available with other chains. I'm not sure. But you're looking at a 24 mil market cap. This thing, I swear, man, this thing I bought down here, sold here, and it went way higher. Right now is the best opportunity to pick up some Iagon. Okay? So decentralized data storage. They've got nice infrastructure. This thing has a lot of potential. So similar to Filecoin, you're looking at the Cardano side of it. The last one we're going to talk about, so Filecoin and Iagon, that'll be number 4. Number 5 is going to be Chainlink. Chainlink, you're talking about oracles. You're talking about something that is really going to help with the interoperability, the layer 0 really of crypto. So if we look at contracts here, we can see that there are contracts for BNB, Solana, Phantom, Polygon. You got AVAX and more. So I believe they have a partnership now with Cardano as well. And the way you want to look at Chainlink is that they're an oracle. They're going to allow for different blockchains to communicate with each other. So Ethereum can run the way it wants to run, do the things it wants to do. Solana can do the things it wants to do. the way you can think about it is, you know, je commence à parler en français. Like, I'm starting to speak French. I speak a bit of French. You guys speak maybe Italian, and I'm talking English to you right now, right? So you have 3 people in the room. We speak different languages. How are we going to do our thing, but also communicate with each other? That's where something like Chainlink can come in, right? So you're able to basically chainlink these different chains together, right? Without compromising the security, etc. So that's where it comes into play. Chainlink, massive opportunities. Really, it's synergizing that aspect. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with these picks? Let me know in the comments down below. We have a bunch of other videos, so go to the channel, go to the homepage. We've got a Tangent versus Trezor video that's kind of highlighted. I just did a Tangent. They have a partnership now with Visa, integrating an integrated fiat. Super cool. I talk about it in detail. Guys, give me your top 5 underrated gems right now. These are some of them. Obviously, I like Kopi. I like Mel. Those are still part of my top 5. But these projects, I think, are just beautiful opportunities right now. So guys, go to the link tree if you want. If you do not own a hardware wallet, you should. Even if you don't pick up any of these, use a hardware wallet. It will add another layer of protection for you when it comes to cryptos and NFTs. Tangent, use code Moose. Guys, we are also going to be unboxing and reviewing the Trezor Safe 3. I got links to online courses. Guys, check them out. I spent years of my life building these online courses. I also teach video production and more. That being said, the moose is loose. We'll see you in the next one.